I know that there's a lot of you who started playing a certain weapon combination, a certain class, and then you reach level 50, you do some dungeons, you farm some events, you do some PvP, and you realize that that class is definitely not for you. But you're thinking, I don't want to level another character. Well, what can I do? I want to swap the classes, I want to swap the weapons, but I don't know if I should make a new character, or are there any other options? Well, lucky for you, there is one very simple and one very easy method where you can completely for free transfer to a new class, which means swapping both of your weapons, which means swapping all of your skills, and which means swapping all of your gear items. I'm not gonna explain this in the style of a guide. Instead, I'm gonna explain it from my own point of view if I was to swap both of my current equipped weapons and all of my gear. How would I do it and how easy it is to actually swap the class. First and most important thing will be deciding 100% on which new class you want to play and which weapons you want to swap to. This is very important that you already know what you want to do, because once you do the swap, all of those free items are only usable once. And the game doesn't give you any more resources, so please be 100% sure that you want to swap to that specific class. Once you have decided which two weapons you want to swap to and which class you want to play, the first and most important step will be transferring all of your skills to that new weapon skills. As you can see, I play longbow and dagger. A lot of my skills are purple level 3 for both longbow and dagger. But let's say I'm tired of playing longbow dagger and I want to play something completely different. For example, sword and shield and wand, a classic paladin build. First, you will of course want to equip those two new weapons that you want to use. Since I don't have them, we're gonna have to improvise and do it this way. Let's say I want sword and shield as my main weapon, and then I want wand as my offhand weapon. As you can see, all of these skills are green. They're all level 1 green. But what you want to do is click on this arrow on any of the skills that you want to use. But let's say that this skill is one of the skills I want to use for my build. So click on this arrow, and instead of leveling this skill again, click on this button swap. Here you will see that the counter barrier is uncommon level 1, and on the right side you will see all the skills that are convertible. So if I wanted to get rid of, let's say, cleaving moonlight, that is level 2, you simply click on cleaving moonlight, and then with skill conversion book, clicking skill swap, this counter barrier is going to become purple level 2 and cleaving moonlight will become green uncommon level 1. But how do you get these skill conversion books? Well, this is the best part. During leveling from 1 to 50, there's going to be on the top a new window pop up. You cannot see it because I already claimed it. There's going to be a special offer that is free and which gives you skill conversion books. When you reach level 50, you should have exactly 24 skill conversion books. And 24 conversion books is enough to transfer 21 active and passive skills that your new build is going to use. So let me show you again. You click on this arrow, you go on swap, and on the right hand side, the game is going to give you few options from which you can swap to. So this swift healing, uncommon level 1, if I swap it with a decisive sniping epic level 3, then it becomes uncommon level 1 and swift healing becomes epic level 1 only using one skill conversion book and nothing else, zero other resources. You get 24 of these skill conversion books for free. So this is the most important step in actually converting your class. You can see how you can only do this once because you have enough skill conversion books, free skill conversion books, for only one transfer of both of the skills. You have wasted 0 skill books, you have wasted 0 resources, and you have successfully converted your both weapons and your skills into the new build and the new class that you want to play. Then the next step is going to be going to skill specialization and completely remove and reset all of the old skill specialization that you have. Find a build on questlog.gg or find it in a YouTube guide. Wherever you look for any builds, Maxroll is also a good place. Find yourself a skill specialization build that you want to play for the new class and fix your builds. But another issue that you're going to have is if you leveled up your weapon mastery for your previous old weapons, your new weapon masteries are going to be on level 0. This is unfortunately nothing you can do. You cannot transfer weapon mastery, you will have to level them up again. But don't worry, in literally 1 week you can get them to level 7, level 8 just by farming and doing daily contracts. So your main goal to level up your weapon mastery are going to be the 10 daily contracts that you do. Make sure you do them at level 50. If you get a level 2 or level 3, make sure you grab it. Every contract gives 4, so which means every day you can get 40. Another way of obtaining these training dues that level up your mastery is going to be, of course, through dungeons. 3 dungeons a day is going to give you a couple of these training dues, but as the days go by, in a week, maybe 2 weeks, you can easily reach level 10, level 11. And the third option to level up your weapon mastery is going to be by using food that gives mastery bonus. As you can see, this rare golden apple pie gives 50% extra mastery XP and also abyssal contract token efficiency by 10%. And this food pairs up well with pretty much farming the open world dungeons. Any open world dungeon will do. You just go in. If you have any contract scroll, you complete them, and if you don't have contract scrolls, you just go in and start killing all the mobs and you will level up your weapons like that. Activate the food, start farming any open world level 50 dungeon, get a group, and you will see, as long as you have these abyssal contract tokens, you will level up your weapon mastery really fast. And last but not least important thing is going to be converting your gear into your new desired gear. Now, if you have already acquired some of the blue items, some of the purple items, maybe you put some traits on them. First, you're gonna have to find a build on a quest log. See what items are there, what items can be replaced, and what items that you already have can be used for the new build that you're trying to swap into. Maybe some of the gear items that you already have are also good for the new build and you won't have to do much swapping. So make sure you first find which items you need for your new build. If you haven't gotten too far, after reaching level 50 and leveling up through main story quest, the game should give you a full blue gear set with a purple chest gear piece. You should have one blue weapon, the second blue weapon can easily be crafted. Some of the accessories can also be easily crafted, but you can also use new green accessories. The best way to obtain these new weapons is going to be through lithograph book. You can easily get all of the resistance gear, blue gear, which isn't that bad either because it gives really good stats, just by crafting these daggers. By doing daily contracts, you acquire contract coins, you go to the merchant, you buy the lithographs for green weapons, and you simply go to any merchant and you craft any of these. You can get all of the weapons like that. As you can see, I would probably grab this Scepter of Resistance since I was swapping to Wand, and if I was also playing Sword and Shield, I would also do this and grab these two weapons. And then I would check what I need rest. If anything I already used can be reused for the new build. If not, you can easily craft all of these heavy leather or cloth gear items that are resistance but are also very good, just by doing the same thing. Farm contract coins, craft these items, simply claim the reward, and you're gonna have a full blue resistance set. And this is going to give you a great base to build up on. And after that, when you're happy with your gear build, you can start working potentially towards purple resistance weapons. You're gonna be farming dungeons, maybe you get some nice drops from there, maybe you get some new purple weapons, but this is going to give you an easy swap to the weapon builds of your choice. And another thing that's going to greatly help you level up your new gear, level up your new weapons, is by buying Battle Pass, Premium Battle Pass. It's only 500 Lucent and I strongly encourage that you buy it. Making 500 Lucent in today's economy is really easy, and you should honestly not miss out on these insane rewards that is going to literally help you change your class and level up your new weapons and your new gear and your new skills with that. Also, as an optional thing, you can also buy a premium leveling log pass because it has insane rewards as well that are going to boost your character if you haven't already bought it. But assuming you weren't too sure if you wanted to play your current class or not, I'm going to assume that you haven't bought anything and spent anything. These are the three main important things that you need to worry about when swapping. You need to swap your skills, you need to level up your mastery, and you need to swap your traits and your gear. You can start doing dungeons, events, PvP, world bosses, whatever else you want to do, as long as you're enjoying your new class and you're 100% sure that you are swapping and that you are sticking with that class. Because once you waste those skill conversion books that are free, the only other options is going to be through Zenus Star Shop in the Battle Pass, but you only get 10 of them and you're gonna have to pay 2.5k Star Shop, which is equivalent to 2.5k Lucent if you don't want to farm it. Other than that, there's not much to it. Hopefully you learned something new, and hopefully you don't mistake of creating a new character and starting over, which is also an option if you wanted to do, and potentially have two characters at level 50, one used as an alt and one that you used as the one as your main character that you wanted to swap into. But just keep in mind that playing two characters can be time consuming and it's not for everyone. So if none of this is something that you want to do when swapping to a new class, then you can simply create a new character, level it up, start over, and enjoy the game from all over again. But if you want more easy, simple and direct way of actually not having to level again, please use these tips and get your new class sorted. Thank you for watching, consider subscribing and watch some of my other videos appearing on your screen.